from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Capricorn January 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, and subscribes, as well as your comments. For those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they are not date specific. So what does that mean? Whenever you receive this message, that is the right time to be receiving the message, right? All in divine timing. Also, really do have a look at the title versus just the date of each video. The title will give you an idea whether or not the message will resonate with you. If the title resonates with you, chances are there's probably a message there for you within the video. Also have a look at your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter signs as well. Cross watchers, you are welcome here always. So those of you who are interested in a Capricorn, please do have a look at the Cancer readings as well. May give you a little bit more insight as to how this person may be feeling or how they, may be responding within this relationship, okay? Broader picture, I guess, or you may say, okay? Also, before we get into your January reading, I do a pre-meditation shuffle off camera. So let's kind of go over those cards first before we start. Okay, so your first card to come out was, I believe it was the King of Pentacles. That's right. First card was the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing, this could work either way, feminine, masculine, right? It is a masculine energy with the king being there. But again, it could, could be female, whatever, however it plays out. Again, it is earth energy. So Capricorn, you are an earth sign. However, this could be you, cross watcher, right? It could also play out as being your energy as well, right? So potentially this is an individual who is possibly married, someone who is financially stable, someone who can be quite disciplined in work, very work oriented, all about pentacles, right? At times can be quite controlling and want things done a specific way, that kind of energy, okay? The next card to come out was the Magician. So you could be connecting with a Virgo or a Gemini at this time. Doesn't have to be, it could just be the energy again. This is someone who, of course, could be you as well, or a cross watcher. Again, take it how it resonates. This is someone who's very quite focused and can turn whatever visions into a reality, okay? They are creative. They are very aware of how to use specific tools, whether it's in the workplace or for some of you, it could be divination. Like for some of you, I feel like this is someone who could be, again, very into the esoteric. So they can quite powerful in that sense that they can make things happen. They're very good at manifesting, okay? Again, you Capricorn or cross watcher, right? Or whomever you connect with. All right, so the following card to come out was the, who was it? The Tower. Okay, so Capricorn, I feel like there is definitely some unwanted change happening in the next little while for you. And it is, again, this is a general reading. So depending and again, keep in mind also that time is linear. It's not linear, it's fluid, right? So like, just because I'm saying right now that there's a tower coming doesn't mean that you haven't had it already. It could have came already for some of you. For some of you, it could have possibly already hit at the end of December. For others of you, it could have happened in December. For some of you, it's going to be happening now. For others, a bit later, 3 months later. It could even happen a year from now. But there is a Tower moment coming. There is change happening, okay? Unwanted change. So this is definitely something that has to happen, okay? It's Towers, though, you know, again, Scorpionic energy, so you could be connecting with the Scorpio as well, or have, you know, you could have Scorpio in your chart, or this other individual may have it as well. But again, keep in mind, with Towers come new beginnings, right? Like, sometimes you have to level something completely and start over, right? Just kind of like Lego, right? I don't know. That's just more tragic. Although you try and destroy a 4-year-old's Lego structure, and you can see, you'll definitely see how tragic that can be. It's scary for some. Yeah, so the following card is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so Capricorn, I feel this Tower has something to do with this 10 of Cups energy as well. Okay, so I feel there is an individual here, and and that could be, again, the following card, which has to do with it's possible. Okay, there's the next card was the Queen of Wands, so this could be someone you're connecting with, right? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a fire sign, and I feel like this individual could possibly be your 10 of Cups, Capricorn. Okay, your happily ever after, someone you see yourself getting married to, you know, like with children. You could possibly already, again, with having that King of Pentacles show up, it's possible you could already have children, and they may have children. Maybe it's a union of children, and maybe not. Maybe it's just none of you have children and you're just coming together or wanting this relationship, and really looking at this individual feeling like they're the one. Okay, the next card to come out was, like I said, the Queen of Wands, which, again, this is an individual who is quite attractive, who's very into the esoteric as well, very spiritual, may do candle work, candle magic, again, fire sign. I do see Leo strongly, but again, it could also, and as well as Sagittarius. I see mostly Leo and Sagittarius, but maybe there is an Aries as well. Again, this is, take how it resonates. And the last card was the Page of Pentacles. This is a younger energy, also earth sign. So maybe you are younger than whoever you're connecting with, right? Maybe you are cross-watcher, maybe you're a younger earth sign as well, or this can just be a younger family member that you're connecting with. It can just represent an energy that's more a more like immature energy, not quite matured in experience, or just whatever it is, life experience. Either way, this is someone who is approaching you possibly with a gift here, right? They have an offering of sorts to offer you, Capricorn or cross-watcher. All right, so those have been your cards for your pre-shuffle for January 2020, Capricorn. I'm just going to quickly shuffle these cards. For those of you who do not know, I use the Zombie Tarot deck for my reading, and then I generally I just pull a few messages with this deck, and then I clarify with either I will either use the Rider-Waite or the Santa Muerte deck. If I see that this is predominantly more of a love reading versus that of a career or finance type reading, then I will also use Romance Angels. And lastly, I will finish it up with my Dream of Gaia tarot deck for a few more messages for you. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for the month of January 2020. This message is kind of clear. Greater good of collective. Alright, so let's see what messages we have. Okay. Messages we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020. First card out, Magician. And that was like that was the second card, I believe. Second card that popped out during the pre-shuffle. Magician, here it is again. Okay, so some of you could be connecting with a Virgo or Gemini. Doesn't have to be. This could be you, Capricorn, or Crosswatcher. Okay, so this is an individual, again, like I said, very focused. Right now, I feel like in January, you're going to be quite focused on trying to turn your visions into reality. Okay, so whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, you're going to be quite focused on that. It could be in regards to your career, your finances, or it could be in regards to love as well. Okay, also keeping in mind in regards to this magician can also, again, everything has a negative side as well. So even though you're quite focused on turning your visions into reality, it can be for selfish gain. This magician, for example, he is quite busy working on a zombie serum or some sort of like zombie antidote of sorts, not to cure, but to just become famous and get recognition for it, right? So his really the ethics behind it might not be all that positive, right, or all that great. So just keep that in mind, right? When trying to manifest things in January, making sure that it's not for selfish gain, okay? Any other messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020? Show me clearly, please. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, you could be connecting with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. More of that feminine energy, but again, this could be a male as well. Okay, this is someone who's quite attractive. This is also your 7th house. So this could be your energy as well, Capricorn, or it could be you, Crosswatcher. But this is an individual who's quite intuitive, right? Very compassionate and calm. That calming energy. Right? Mellow at the beach, just hanging out. The next card to come out was the Tower. It also came out in your pre-shuffle, right? You could be connecting with Scorpio, right? This could be Scorpio individual. I kind of feel like this Tower happened with this Queen of Cups. So maybe you had a falling out or an end to this relationship with this Queen of Cups. Her back is even turned to the Tower, so it's like, I don't give a shit kind of attitude, like something changed, something, it's like she's moving away from whatever issue, right? It's like with that lightning in the background. She knew, it's like she's seen that storm coming and was like, I'm out of here. I'm going elsewhere. I have a beach to go hang out at. Okay, this Tower again. So we've got unwanted change here. Any other messages for Capricorn? Send me that spiritual prayers or. We've got the Two of Cups here. Okay, so and we also have the Three of Wands that fell out as well. Okay, so this is definitely with the Two of Cups being here. This is definitely a romantic love partnership that we, you know, this is a connection, like, ooh, oh boy, like this is a serious, okay, connection. I feel like in a normal deck, like a two of Cups, like I feel like the two individuals, like they're closer, right? They're exchanging things. In this deck, they are not. That's more of the Lovers card. It's kind of a reverse effect. With this one, it's like these two individuals are completely different. So I feel like these are two different types of individuals. One is human, one is zombie here, right? They like very different types of foods, as you can see. They're at a distance, so they're sitting across from each other. They may be talking to each other, possibly, or quite silent. I feel, again, if it was in the reverse, maybe they would be giving each other the silent treatment, but it's in the upright. So I do feel like they're after this Tower, it's possible that with the Three of Wands being here, that's about, you know, trying to expand on a relationship or teamwork. It could also represent traveling, right? But they're definitely working together here, right, to expand, to turn this zombie like group of 3 into a larger group of 6, right? Working together to break down barriers and do what needs to get done. I feel like after the Tower here, this Two of Cups, like I honestly feel like after this Tower, some communication's gonna come in here, possibly. Again, this Tower moment needed to happen, right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Okay. So this could be you, Capricorn, or cross-watcher, or person you're connecting with. Again, father figure, man of the house type energy, right? Doesn't have to be, could be a woman, mother or father, right? It generally represents somebody in a very higher role, like if this is regarding like a work situation, could be a supervisor, a manager, right, owner, whatever it is, CEO, any, like whatever top person. Could be also your father, a father figure that you're connecting with. This could also this is someone who, again, would put themselves in front of, will definitely do anything for their child. Like, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? All right, so I kind of want to see what's going on here with this, because I almost feel like, I almost feel like this Magician kind of manifested this Tower moment in a way, and I'm not too sure on that, but I just want to kind of like look into it. Now I'm going to use this, yeah, I'm going to use the Santa Muerte deck. Shuffle a little bit. Kind of see who this magician is. What are they trying to manifest here with this Queen of Cups? For some of you, I feel like, let's see, there will be some communication coming in. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm seeing this, it's just like talking on the phone. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're going to be, someone's going to be calling you. Again, could come in as a text message as well for some of you, but definitely some sort of communication coming in. Okay, so let's see. I have some clarification on the Magician. Why is the Magician card here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter? For Magician card. Oop. That's a lot of cards. I'm just going to take that. You know what? I'll just take them. Take it. Okay. So, let's see here. So, let's take a deeper look at this Magician, shall we? Okay. So, first card out was the Six of Swords in the reverse. So, I feel like there was an attempt to move on with an individual possibly, or move towards an individual, go see an individual, but did not manifest the way. With it being in the reverse, there's definitely some, with it being swords there, I feel like there's some sort of conflict, some sort of issue that kind of got in the way there. We have the Two of Wands as well. So, again, this is having to do with travel and just making, making plans, a choice between two directions, whether to move forward or not to move forward, right? Like go somewhere else, leave, right? And this could have been vice versa, right? This could have been you, Capricorn, or whoever you're connecting with, or you, cross watcher, right? Or it could have been both of you. Maybe both of you had the same type of option, right? Or same feeling. Do I move forward? Do I not? We also got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So again, conflict. And I feel like that's what that last sword here just pierced the boat. We also got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So I feel not only did you not move, because these energy is quite, and it's interesting because it's like very similar energy in a way. Because this is moving, this is with the Six of Swords, it is a travel, it is movement, but it's, again, it's in the reverse, right? So it's clearly we couldn't move forward together. But then there's the Eight of Cups, which is you're still unable to move forward or move on with like a way to retreat from someone. So it's like you're in this weird limbo for some of you, okay? It may not be everybody. This could be just a select group of you, but I do feel like some of you were unable to move forward with an individual, but at the same time you're unable to move on from this individual. Okay, so you're like stuck. Okay, so this Queen of Cups. Clarification on the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so some of you, again, they can also be connecting with the Taurus here, or have Taurus in your chart. Or someone has Taurus in their chart. I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands did come out in your pre-shuffle as well. Again, so this could be a same-sex couple. It doesn't have to be. Could, again, it's just feminine energy. So it could still very well be two men, two women, man or woman, regardless, however this plays out. But I do feel like this is definitely playing out here as I feel like there is, with the Hierophant being here, I feel like this relationship was either a marriage of sorts, could be, again, spiritual marriage, or a binding legal, like, real, you know, marriage. With this Queen of Wands being in the reverse, like, ooh, she's quite, this is an individual who's quite upset, quite angry, may lash out. May have lashed out to this Queen of Cups. I feel like this Queen of Cups was kind of unaware, or may have just been like, again, very calm energy, so was just unaware that this Queen of Wands was feeling a specific way or a certain way. But definitely I feel like that this situation is what could have possibly caused this Tower to hit. Let's look at the Tower. You can have some clarification on the Tower for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. For all right, so we have Four of Swords. And we have the Queen of Cups. So here's our Queen of Cups again. All right, so I feel like after this Tower happened, so after whatever disagreement, conflict, issue, arguing, move on, move away from, didn't happen, I feel like you guys are still, there's some energy of being stuck here. Okay, but this Queen of Cups, again, this Queen of Cups, she retreated after this Tower, retreated into a Four of Swords. So she's currently retreating, and I feel like, again, trying to get some rest, solitude, kind of recover from the situation. Things could have got pretty intense, ugly, and this person possibly had to get away to think about things. Okay. Let's look at this Two of Cups. Clarification on the Two of Cups for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020. And some clarification on the Two of Cups for Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords here, so you could be dealing with air energy, right? An air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or they could have it in their chart. Could be you, cross-watcher. And then we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I kind of feel like okay, so I kind of feel like there is an energy here where, in regards to this Two of Cups, okay, so this relationship, this romantic partnership, for some of you, For some of you, this Queen of Swords could be I almost feel like the Queen, okay, so let's go back to this Queen of Cups. Like after she emerges from here, the Four of Swords, like I feel like I still feel like there's going to be an offer of like something of love here with her heart, like offering her heart like that. I'm kind of sensing that. And that's why this Two of Cups is kind of like here. But I kind of also get the sense that this Queen of Swords may also be the Queen of Cups. So if that's you, Capricorn, maybe this is your energy, or again, this could be cross-watcher, right? But I do feel like someone is going to emerge, may approach as the Queen of Cups, but then once kind of, it may have the same energy. So this Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords energy. So someone who is calm, compassionate, and intuitive, but at the same time, they are very perceptive, right? It does play in with the whole intuitive. They can also really look at things and see things, you know, quickly as well, right? Being a quick thinker as well. With the Nine of Swords here, I also feel, again, it being in the reverse, I feel like you, after going into the Four of Swords and getting that rest and really recuperating and kind of retreating, I feel that you will let go of those whatever anxiety, grief, depression, or nightmares that you were having, or just that added stress from this relationship that may not, again, this moving on, moving forward, that just didn't pan out. So let's look at the Three of Wands. Some clarification on the Three of Wands for Capricorn. So I have Temperance. You could be connecting with Sagittarius. Okay, so Temperance is about balance and harmony and having, it's also about self-control and moderation. So again, in regards to the Three of Wands, right, like it is about expanding and working together as a team. But hey, you know, there is like a celebration of sorts happening upstairs. So do keep in mind if you are celebrating, again, January, right, like that's, we've got New Year's and that's pretty much it like for January. But some people do continue to celebrate holiday, work gatherings, family, like for at least the first couple weeks of January, if not even further into the month. So not surprising that, you know, cups will be shared. Just again, keep in mind moderation, right? For some of you. I also got the Knight of Wands in regards to the Three of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So, again, this could be you, Capricorn, or the person you're connecting with. But I do feel like there is an energy here of you two coming together again. And I feel like there is going to be some communication about it soon. Possibly traveling. But at the same time, I kind of feel like this person's going to approach you a little bit differently with the Knight of Wands being in the reverse there. I kind of want to look at this Emperor. Again, this Emperor could be you, Capricorn. But generally this Emperor is someone who is married. So maybe you're married, Capricorn, or you cross-watcher, or maybe this individual who this relationship may have ended here. This person could have been married. However it plays out. So take it how it resonates. Let's look at this Emperor. We have some clarification on the Emperor for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. You could be connecting with an Aries as well. Okay, so let me just see. So we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so with the Five of Wands, and oh, and I also got the Lovers. So here we are, Lovers. So with the Five of Wands in the reverse, I kind of feel like this Emperor I feel like these challenges or whatever it is that was kind of causing you two to be not able to communicate or properly, or even they were just obstacles, things in your way, things that were constantly making it difficult to have like come together. That's kind of what I'm feeling, like bumps in the road or obstacles. Like it's almost like it was like a constant, this is like a Five of Wands situation, but now it's like you're kind of letting go of that. At least the Emperor is. With the Seven of Pentacles being in the reverse, I kind of feel like with the Santa Muerte deck, it has to do with someone not having, like this card when it comes up, it does have to do with, so if you don't have patience, like you need to have, it is the Seven of Pentacles usually generally is about patience and hard work, right? And like delayed success. In the reverse, it would be the opposite. However, with this deck, it also talks about the reason, like wanting to hurry up and for fear that someone is going to take what is yours. And I feel like that has to do with this Lovers card here, right? So this partnership or deep connection that you share with this person. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers happening here. So this is definitely a strong partnership. I feel, again, with the, like, with that key there, it's like this individual has the key to your heart. They hold the key to your heart. All right, I'm going to take out the Romance Angels. Okay, let's see here. Do we have any love advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020? Okay, do we have any love advice for Capricorn? Okay, do we have any love advice for Capricorn? Oh, some jumpers. Okay, so I'm going to take those. First card to come out was romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so I feel like this Tower moment could have been happening. I feel like it happened to many different individuals here. So it could have been, again, it could have happened between you two, and it could have also happened between this Emperor and whomever they were with. It could have been between this Magician and this Queen of Cups. But so again, but I do feel like the Tower, it happened from definitely to various different people. I'm kind of feeling. So for some of you, it could have been an ending to a marriage, an ending to a relationship, like a strong, you know, a bonded, something definitely that's been definitely something long-term here. And then we also got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. So definitely I feel like, and I'm not surprised with the Lovers being there. Lovers is quite passionate. deep connection, right? I'm gonna grab the Oracle deck. Here, I'm just checking the time. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab the Oracle deck, Capricorn, shuffle a little bit, and let's see what messages come up for January. There's definitely love here. Like, I do feel like, yes, even though an argument happened, and it was like, I'm not talking like, oh, you guys just argued. No, it was like, it was an ending to something. Like, whatever it is that happened rocked your world, rocked their world. It was enough to affect other individuals, not just you and them. Okay, so a whole family could have been affected, multiple people, right? So keep that in mind. Alright, let's see. Okay, do we have any other messages for Capricorn? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for January 2020. Any other messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter? Alright, so let's look at the first card. So we have the Seven of Water. Okay, so again, you could be connecting with, could be in like more of that water energy currently, or I would say for some of you it could have happened, even felt this way a little while ago. Maybe this is you right now, but I feel like you're at this moment going with the flow, kind of just like, you know, following the current, right? Really in this relaxed state, or will be in January. You're just gonna let, you know, things happen naturally. And again, could be connecting with this water sign. So it could be, or also, like I was mentioning, Cancer is your 7th house. So this could be how you are feeling, Capricorn, or again, cross watcher, take it how it resonates, however you connect with this. If these messages are not resonating with you, please do not force them on yourselves. I think I forgot to mention that at the beginning, right? I usually do, and I forgot to mention that, right? Not everything's going to resonate with you, so only take what does. Leave the rest behind. It may resonate with someone else. And I really feel like this is something, you know, you're intuitively being guided to just like sit back and kind of just allow yourself to flow with the current. Okay. The next card to come out was the 6 of Air in reverse. For me, the energy that I'm getting out of this, there's an imbalance here in communication, I'm sensing. Okay, there is an imbalance in whether it's positive or negative, but definitely this could be all types of information. You could be refusing for some of you, or it just could be having difficulties receiving messages from your guides. For some of you, I feel like you really need to work on opening up your heart chakra. But there is a need to balance out your positive and negative thoughts. The negative thoughts are gonna be there, right? Those are fears. You kind of need to like put those away, right? You need to go with the flow, go more with the flow. But stay positive, right? There is the sense of the whole duality with the light and the dark being there, but it's balanced. For some of you, with that symbol being there, and this being in the reverse, watch your health at this time, Capricorn. Yeah, maybe your heart, get your heart checked out, or just in general, like even yeah, just go for a checkup, and yeah. I'm also seeing her, I noticed her ring that she's wearing there. It looks like it's onyx. For some of you, maybe that's something that you need to be wearing right now, possibly Capricorn, for protection. I know it's pretty good for protection. I do generally used to carry, I think sometimes do. It's possibly it could be here. Nope, not on me. Oh no, yes I do. So I do have some on me. Generally close by. Okay, so your last card to come out was the Father. Very similar to this Emperor energy. Okay. So, and it's kind of interesting that that's basically the overall message here. It has to do with this Emperor energy, right? So again, someone could have been married, had a child, and again, they're doing anything and everything to protect their child, regardless of of this connection. I feel strongly you could be connecting with a Leo, with that lion being there and the sun being there, just in his hair. Like, it just screams Leo for me. Again, this is someone who is kind of feel like this person has a beard or a goatee or something, possibly. They tend to play with it as well. Again, it could just be for some of you. But I do feel like this Emperor, if this is you, Capricorn, I do feel like you possibly may be reaching out to this this individual that you are definitely connected to. Your Two of Cups and Lover, right? The strong connection that you have. Again, it could be the other way around, but yeah, it could be the other way around. But someone is definitely going to reach out soon. All right. Okay, so Capricorn, that has been your January 2020 general reading for this month. If you've liked my video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share my video around and subscribe to my channel. Do hit the notification bell so that you are notified the next time I upload a video. Okay, so also don't forget to leave a comment below. I do love to receive comments and generally will respond when I can or as soon as I can, right? So have a wonderful day and many blessings.